Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another weekly forecast. And before we get started, I'm just going to quickly plug in my Discord channel. As you can see here, this is where my analysis goes. And last week was pretty good. We did manage to catch a few good trades. The first one being the one that I was pointing out from last week's forecast, where I expected price to push down from here. We didn't get a big enough push as I expected, but we retraced, and then on Friday we managed to capitalize another sell from this area here, which I think closed around about 100 pips, which is pretty cool, and I've still got it running. You can see here on the left, this is pretty much our layout. You have our Z strategy, the education, profits. We have a trading chat where we're all having a nice, with the team basically are talking to each other and stuff, and then this is Peter's analysis and what he sends out. So if you want to get access to this, the link is in the description. Again, I do have a free Telegram channel as well where I do be posting, so yep, keep an eye on that. But anyway, let's get back to what we're really here for, which is the weekly forecast. So pretty much what happened last week is price sort of did follow this structure, but I expected, a little bit of quicker movement. But because it was towards the end of the month, perhaps, we did have a sort of delayed reaction here. So there's two sort of ideas, which is what I have. You can see price is sort of, condensing and slowing down a little for a breakout. If you put a line from here to here, you can see price is respecting that trend line. If you put a line from here to here, you can then see price is respecting this trend line. If I remove these blue lines, you can now see that price is sort of tightening up here for either a move towards the upside or a move towards the downside. So we are currently in this sell over here. You can see it's currently floating around about 260 pips. We've taken most of our profits. We've added another position here, which is at least 150 as well. So it's at the top of 1980, where, Friday's move, US session. Now, the reason why I told the team to hold on to their trade is because I still do expect price to break the structure. If I control Z and go back to our previous drawing here, you can see I expected price to push from this area here, where I'm pointing at this left here, right where the entry was. I was expecting a structure break. I was expecting price to break through this trend line, but price is now held onto it. Okay, so what I'm still going to be expecting is to see, if I get rid of that, let's draw it again. This is my first scenario, is I'll still be expecting for price, price is held on against this, and to price to break down structure here. And if we can get that, then it's a little bit different. We could either get a pump straight up towards the highs again, and then this would be your, final liquidity hunt, as you can see here. And then price could sort of push back down, and then you could get your actual move here. And what this pretty much looks like is, if I start getting my drawings out, you can say that this is your left shoulder, there's your head, and there's your right shoulder. And you have a sort of nice head and shoulders method where it's sort of collected liquidity below. So you can see here's the money from there, and it's collected the liquidity from the high as well, and then it's ready to go. So that's one scenario. The second scenario, the second scenario being where price sort of breaks below this low here, and then retraces and holds against this trend line, and then you're likely to have a trend line break, and you could see price falling down. So those are my various scenarios that I have. Now, time to look at the bullish scenarios here. What could price do to break towards the upside? So if you are a bull and you're still hoping for price to push a lot higher, where it could do, because we do have this liquidity sitting up here, I could expect price on Monday, first thing, to push up, back up to this high, break out this area, retest, and then you could then see price push back above 2000s. Okay, so that's sort of a bullish scenario here. But the way things ended on a Friday, let's have a quick look at the daily time frame. We did get a bearish candle creation on the daily time frame there. Still trading within the range. You can see that we did push higher than the previous candle and then closed bearish. So I wouldn't be surprised if Monday does continue to fall, and then that could sort of follow our bearish scenario where price collects the liquidity from these lows here, holds off on perhaps this order block where I'm looking at 1900. That would be a solid level for price to sort of hold, and then you could get something like this where price sort of pushes back up, and then either this could be the retest and then price to fall back down, or you could get a price to push straight up and then fall back down, take out the SLs from these highs and then to push back down. So those are my sort of scenarios for gold. Yeah, I think we have to take it step by step. As you can see, price is still holding structure, so I wouldn't be surprised if price wants to push up. Yeah, just keep that in mind, keep the risk sort of maintained, and then yep, let's take it as it is. Obviously we're still in that position. If you want to get access to the more of this analysis, link is in the description. Right, I'm not going to end the video there. Let's have a quick look at US30 and see what's going on. So what did I have marked? I haven't looked at this pair, but you can see that price is sort of pushing, which is good to see. We didn't trade this pair at all. I did have my markings here just to see what would happen, as I'm still sort of testing. But yeah, price sort of consolidated around this previous low here. Let's have a sort of live analysis, and I can show you how I analyze the market. Let's have a look. So 4-hour time frame, price sort of pushed down, price below this low, consolidated, accumulated, and now price is pushing up. Price is currently at a order block area where price had an impulse down. If you start getting the drawings out, price is currently in a sell zone, but it's quite a large sell zone in terms of pips, so probably around about 200 pips there. So we'd like to see what price does here. We could see price push above the previous high, but if price wants to maintain a structure, then you could see price pushing down from here, or price could spike at this little wick that we have here, collect this wick, and depending on the time, I think if it's around about US session, then we could see price have a little spike up and then push back into this range here. I think that's all I have for US30 at the moment. I'm not seeing anything. We're going back within this sort of consolidation period here, so we did break out, come back to retest it. So let's have a look and see what happens next week. I'll keep you guys updated in the free channel on Discord on this. Let's move over to Nasdaq, see what's going on. We are touching this 4-hour order block, which I mentioned to the Discord members, and we're sort of just climbing into it. Let's have a look at the daily time frame, see where we're going on a higher time frame here. Yeah, things are looking bullish here at the moment. I would see, yep, that was the order block that I marked. I would see price sort of slow down around this area, as it's a previous area of resistance. Price is pushing up, we could see something, but for now I think on a higher time frame scale, yep, you're getting that sort of breakout. Price is sort of pushing back up, so I think for these we need to see some more structure. It's going to be pretty tricky to trade these ones at the moment. I don't think there's much correlation between them, this and gold, but usually I think if we start seeing these sort of push up, I would expect gold to start creating some sort of bullish structure, but at the moment we're not getting any of that, so there's no signs that price is likely to go up. We're sort of starting to see price sort of slow down and start to follow these bearish scenarios. Yeah, I thought I would have some more for you, but unfortunately I'd have to let market sort of play out, see what we do, and I'll start sending some more setups for you guys on the Telegram and on Discord. I think that I might end it there. It's been Statics. Peace out.